not wearing your seatbelt.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapaho Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and...
Well, welcome. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, on KFCW and live streaming on WYO Today YouTube. This is Ernie Over along with Alan Mabey. No, Alan Mabey was my friend from Alaska. Alan Mullins is the guy sitting alongside of me here today. And we've got the Riverton and Kelly Walsh basketball game coming up. The ladies will be first off the bat here today in Riverton, and it's going to be an interesting game. The Riverton girls didn't have a very successful outing last night in Rock Springs. They lost by 17 points, 34-17. And then we'll have the boys coming up next. The Kelly Walsh boys beat Cody last night, and the Riverton boys lost to Rock Springs. The Lady Wolverines coming to this game with a 2-9 record, averaging 37.5 points a game, and the Lady Trojans come in at 2-8, and they're averaging 42 points a game, Alan. So this should be a gooder here this afternoon in Riverton.
It should be really a good game, yes.
All right, we are with our audio video freeze. All right, well, we're having some technical difficulties, but you can hear us on the radio on WYO Today YouTube. It froze on us, so we'll get right back to the video here as soon as we can. So not a big crowd here today in Riverton. A nice, well, I guess there is on this side of the gym. On the visitor side of the gym, I see two people wearing green. And of course, Kelly Walsh colors, green and white. So not a whole lot of folks made the trip over from Casper for today's game. And looking at our Riverton Wolverines, our Lady Wolverines, they are led in scoring by Paisley Jackson. She averages 14.5 points a game and 3.5 rebounds a game. Guido Cloudhorse comes in at 7.5 points a game and 4 rebounds a game. And then we have a couple of ladies with 4 points a game, almost 5, 4.8 for Kaylin Leesburg. And we have 4.8 by Haley Engstrom. Those are the top scorers for the Lady Wolverines. For the Kelly Walsh Trojans, they've got a couple of gals that I think kind of carry the team, Alan. They have Davila Kennedy at 11.4 points a game and Lillian Hudson with 10 points a game. And from there, it goes all the way down to 4.7 points a game by Peyton Hill. So the scores are somewhat even here, and we'll see if we got our video back yet. Well, we might have to go with just audio on the WYO Today YouTube this afternoon. I don't know where this thing came from. I need to get rid of that. And the Wolverine band, the pep band over on the sideline, you can hear them there. Well, just as I said, the Kelly Walsh fans weren't here. Here come a whole herd of them. So they must have been waiting out in the parking lot for the game to start. So it's nice to see they get support from their hometown. Well, the Wolverines are coached by Mike Bosner, and this, by the way, is the Hampton Inn pregame show. We appreciate their support. And we're trying to get that unstuck, Leanne. And we're getting ready for the national anthem here, so let's listen in to that. Well, nicely done by the Riverton High School choir. And let's see, let me do this first. Little disjointed here as we're just getting going, as we lost our video feed and we're trying to get that back right now. So we apologize for that for those of you watching on WYO Today YouTube. The starting lineups are being announced there for the Kelly Walsh Lady Trojans, and we'll get to those here in just a moment. We have, okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 10, 31. We got this, okay. So we have Kiera Lucero, Brooklyn Seago, Marin Koss, Katie Swanson, and Ramaya Green. For the Riverton Wolverines, starting off, we've got Talon Leesburg is starting. We also have Waito Cloudhorse is going to be on the starting lineup. Haley Engstrom is starting. And we have Savannah Morton. And let's see, what else do we have here? We've got 21, Paisley Jackson. So for the Wolverines, it's Talon Leesburg, Savannah Morton, Wito Cloudhorse, Haley Engstrom, and Paisley Jackson. Those are our starters, and we're going right away with Cloudhorse, and she gets the opening tip, and it goes over to Leesburg. Leesburg with the basketball. Wolverines dressed in their white uniforms with cardinal red, going from right to left. There's a long shot for three, up and off by Paisley Jackson. The rebound put back by Talon Leesburg, and it goes 2-0 on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Let's get that scoreboard back up here. Where did it go? So the Wolverines score first in the game. We have Brooklyn Seago with the Trojans, and she travels with the ball. That's a turnover. And let's see. Well, I've got to get the scoreboard should be down here somewhere.
Okay, let me see.
We got it there, but I need the other one to put up the numbers. We're still having a little bit of technical apologies here. We apologize for that. We have a personal foul on Lucero as the Lady Trojans bring the ball down the court. Riverton taking it in underneath the Trojan basket. There's the inbounds pass, goes to Paisley Jackson. Jackson on top of the key to Morton. Morton now on the right-hand wing to Leesburg. Leesburg moves it around the key. Now underneath, and unfortunately throws it away for the Wolverines. Tried to hit Paisley Jackson underneath, but it went too far. The Wolverines putting on full court pressure now. Kelly Walsh still in the backcourt, and we have a blocking foul going to be called on Taylor Leesburg. And that is her first personal, and the second personal foul on the Wolverines. We're in the first quarter, 2-0 Riverton, 6:54 to go here, first period. Kelly Walsh with the ball. It's Ramaya Green carrying the basketball right now over to the right-hand wing, and it goes to Van Houten. Now there's a long shot from the corner that's not good. The Wolverines snag the rebound. On the way down the court, almost had a travel. Going up, there's the shot, up, and it went in and went out for Cloud Horse. Kelly Walsh gets the rebound. Coming down the floor is Ramaya Green. Green off to Koss. Long pass down in the corner to Seago. Underneath the basket, traveling called. Well, that time, Alan, she just grabbed the basketball and kind of fell forward with it. We couldn't get her going. So, we've lost our scoreboard, folks, on the YouTube feed. We'll try to get that back for you. So it's 2-0 Riverton. There's a long drive down court by the Wolverines. Morton, her shot is up and off, not good. Rebounded by Kelly Walsh. Koss brings it down court. Long pass down underneath the basket, now on top. Underneath it goes to Lucero, turns it over. Bad pass for the Trojans. Riverton comes back with the basketball as Leesburg brings it down the court, gives it off to Jackson. Jackson on the right-hand wing, back on top to Leesburg, on top of the key. Now over to Jackson. She goes across the key. It launches a three. It's good! Paisley Jackson gets the three, and Riverton goes up 5-0 now. Almost had a travel on the rebound and coming down the court for Kelly Walsh. On top of the key now is Koss. Koss hands it over to Green. Now on top of the key to Lucero. She puts a shot up off, not good. Rebound is on the ball on the floor, and we have a traveling call against Kelly Walsh, and that is their fourth turnover, and that will give the ball to the Wolverines. 5:10 to go here, first period of play. 5-0 Riverton on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Wolverines have it in the backcourt, looking at some pressure from Kelly Walsh. There's the pass down the court to Morton. Morton on top of the circle, dribbling the basketball, looks to the right-hand wing, hands it off to Jackson. Jackson moves across the court to the other side. Now back to Leesburg. On the near side, Morton has it. Back over to Jackson. Jackson, and we have a pushing foul on Kelly Walsh. It's going to be Martin Koss gets that. That's the second team foul on Kelly Walsh, not a shooting foul. So the Wolverines will have it out. Wholesale changes now for Kelly. We'll get them as they come down the floor. Same for Riverton. 6 new players out on the floor. 4:45 to go here. First period, Riverton leading